Well, hello and welcome to all of you right around the world for our live coverage of what I'm certain will be an enthralling encounter as two of the grand institutions in Brazil meet. The official line is that this is not the biggest or most glamorous permutation of the many intra-city clashes, but my word, it counts for a lot nevertheless. Needless to say, both sides, Corinthians and Sao Paulo, are amongst the most well-supported clubs in Brazil, and the scenes in the stands here certainly attest to that. It is highly charged, cacophonous, and very, very expectant. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best-supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. Another day, another... Bellingham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Deftly away. And it's Walker. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, hard to see past him. Bellingham! Goal! Sao Paulo! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he's got the beating of his man. And the finish! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why come...
It's Griezmann! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Sao Paulo find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! No, he's missed it.
Corinthians certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Bellingham. Bellingham is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Picked out brilliantly. Decent hit! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Saliba makes the interception. Kyle Walker. And it's Griezmann. Bellingham. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Saliba. Posh. Saliba. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Lookman looks to get on the end of this. He's had a go! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He'll try from distance. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Good read, needed to be. And he thumps it clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Lookman.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Griezmann. Lookman. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And there's the end of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Sao Paulo are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And that's a superb pass. Sao Paulo have it back and can go again. Valverde. Onana. No way through there. Lookman. Posh. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change.
Público presente na
Now it's
partida de
Griezmann.
hoje.
Oh, that's a key interception.
72.306 espectadores.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that's been intercepted. Lookman. Smoothly does it. Lookman purring through the gears. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Griezmann. And that's been intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that's played in low. Valverde. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Lookman. Hoisted in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lookman.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Valverde. And it's Griezmann. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Griezmann. That's a fabulous ball. Lookman unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's found a way through. It's in! They're back within reach!
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 10.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Camisa 19.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição.
Bellingham. Here's Onana. Walker. He's picked his way through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bellingham.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Isak. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he put it away? It's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sao Paulo grab a 3-goal. There's the hit! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Minutos de acréscimo.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Sao Paulo are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And time is up. Now, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them.